And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Let's get some fluids in here for you. It's nothing better than sweet tea, you know what I mean? That's all I gotta say. All right. Let's go up to the top here. Damn, you guys have been here a while. Let's see. Drew Bradley, the man, the myth, the first place. Congratulations, Drew. Carcane. You guys are having some fun here. We got Drew Bradley, Carcane, Matt Cross, DW. I'll try to get back to these comments in a sec. William Nas out there, the other Tim Davis. And Lynn Holt. DW's back in action. And let's see. Dang you guys. David J's out there. And there's a lot of yapping going on. I like it. It's a good little community. Everybody's in here. Jerry Parker's in here. And I'm still scrolling. You guys are rocking it here. Lynn Holt. Lots of ones and zeros. I made it that far so far. Otter's out there. What's going on, Otter? Jeez. You guys. Brian Marks. And Mike 21 STIs out there. Plus fives out there. Motor Boater. El Gato Grande. 9064. What's up? Robert Warren. DW. Andy 1. Alaska 1, Andy. Wow, I can't even read anymore. 45 Auto. And Jack Nava's out there. Joaquin. And let's see. Hopefully I got everybody. It keeps trying to scroll up when everybody chats. So, what is going on? I know my buddy, P. Hydo 1's out there. What's going on, Brian Lowe? He's out on, I don't remember what fire he's on. He's on one of them fires. So we have broken more records. California, of course, has broken more, I think, as far as largest fires. So I think every year we just keep breaking records. Most fatalities, most this, most that. But this year, just so far, it's only been most acreage, I believe. I'm trying to find my cup. It's gone. Look at that. I cleaned up my mess. So that pile right there was huge. Huge. So I've been spending all day cleaning up and preparing. What's up, Charles? For retiring soon. And I actually sent my letter to the fire chief. I did not know I had to send him a letter. Well, not a letter, an email. And I haven't found any H4350, Papa. What's up, Les? But I did put in for my last days. They'll be in December. He said, don't get crazy. We'll talk tomorrow. But I love being loved. But, I mean, how long am I going to stay here for? I know a guy that doesn't want to fly back and forth. Yeah, Chris, my buddy Elgato Grande, he's on the Creek Fire. 3.1 million acres. Good Lord, that's a lot of acreage. So pray for those guys out on the line. There's a lot of firefighters out on the line right now. We've had some fatalities. We've had some firefighter injuries. Not fatalities of firefighters, but of the public. Unfortunately, they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. So keep their families in your prayers and pray for everybody to get home safe. So hopefully that happens. Powder Valley's got 1 pounders in stock. Appreciate it, Les. That is a glass. That's Rick's glass. You know what, DW, you got a damn point there. You know, what's the point of keep filling them little things up? You know what I'm going to do? I got this gift a while back, and I think it's time to use it. So a good friend of mine and fire marshal, Patty, she got me this cup a long time ago, and it's got the bullet in it, you know, and I've been keeping them up there. And actually, I did this. I put one of my stickers in the one of those glass things. It's got the little magnets on it. So I thought that was kind of cool. So probably really shouldn't have stuff like this at the fire station, but there's nothing wrong with having your 6 covered, right? Could be a fire extinguisher, could be anything. But I think today is going to be a good celebration since obviously I'm not a big drinker. Every once in a blue moon when I'm at home, let me keep that straight. I'll have a Crown and Coke or something, but hold on while I wash this out. Yep, it's been sitting there a little while. Little dust bunnies in there. Hold on a sec. I think I'm going to drink out of this. I think it's kind of a celebration glass for telling the chief I'm retiring. Even though it is sweet tea, it is my favorite. No alcohol. X-ring, you big dummy, sweet tea. But it is going to look like whiskey when I'm in here. So hopefully anybody watching this watches from the beginning. So it's really cool. You guys have probably seen this, but it's got the best flag ever invented on the front, and it's got a bullet in it. At least it doesn't leak. Tastes good. Doesn't taste I think you really should have whiskey in here if you're gonna have something in here, but sweet tea is gonna have to work. Yeah, tea crown, I guess. But you can't just let stuff sit around and collect dust, right? You got to use it. Good friend of mine gave it to me, so I should use it. That's pretty cool. Cheers to everybody. It is what it is. You put the whiskey in there before the start. No, I wouldn't do that. I need to be on my game and make good decisions if something comes up. Plus, that would just be bad. Conservative sniper hunters out there. I sent X-Ring a link, so tell X-Ring everybody to get off his ass and get crack-a-lacking here. So we got, let's see what we got. We got for comments here. Now, you guys may have seen the what the name of the chat was. And did anybody know the answer to that? There should be somebody that knows the answer to that. You guys may have said it earlier, but let's pretend we're just finding out. Because I'm going to know. Let's see. Rick is the man. What's TV? Rick is the man was city slicker that turned country boy. Actually, I've always been a country boy. I used to, not for very long, but I rode a few bulls. I worked in Wyoming on a hunting ranch for 4 months. Packing, I was a packer, and I packed in people from all over the world and basically brought all the food in and all the meat out. That was a lot of fun. You guys are saying NASCAR. That is not the answer I'm looking for. Sheball Secchi's out there. Let's see. Congrats on retirement. It's not official yet. I did give the chief the last day. Well, you guys are almost ready for Christmas. My last day, I'll be flying home, hopefully, will be the 23rd of December. So the 22nd of December will be my official last day. Unless, I just get pissed and tired before that, I'll just quit early. It's been a fun run. I've been with this department 21 years and did 10 with another huge department, and enjoyed every minute of it. But I hate flying. I'm over the flying shit. All right, did anybody get this? El Gato Grande should get this. Yeah, Eric, a Packer. That's what you call him. I knew somebody was going to say something. That is California right now. It's obviously a bowling reference. Nope. Now think, let's see, how can I do this? Think cowboy hats. That'll help a little bit. See if you guys can figure this out. Now, most of you guys aren't from most of you guys probably aren't. I don't want to give away too much because then you'll know the answer, but I want to see who actually knows it. Brian, appreciate it, Brian. The Hershey Fudge. Nope, not that kind. You guys realize if you go on a hunt, I used to work in the Teton National Forest. I worked for check your phone. I asked to repeat the question because I got a phone call. Oh, turn and burn, Chris. What sport do you turn and burn? Let me see if. Let's see. Also, we are selling blank dope card packs too. All right. So if you guys don't know, wow, it's got all sorts of shit in here. Oh, I almost said his name. +5 is very close. Actually, I'll show you some pictures while we're waiting for you guys to answer. Oh, let's see your tattoo, Rick. Hold on. Barrel racing, bull riding. You guys are close. You're getting close. Hold on before I get discombobulated. So this is what you guys, let me make sure there's no names around here. This is what you guys are going to, we're asking about. This is the Death X Squad tripod. So those are going to be what's getting shipped. Here is some of the packaging. So they're getting close for those of you guys that are interested. I know there's going to be a special. The first 10 is going to come with, I think, a lot of stuff. I don't know exactly everything. But isn't that pretty cool? The way it's set up, the way they got their packaging and all set up. So +5 is working on that, trying to get the store up and running. No, Sheball. He's thinking, I don't know. Oh, Boulder, Colorado, Sheball, Seki. Barrel racing is kind of it. Rodeo clowning, no. Texas Hold'em, no. Come on. All right, I'm just going to give it to you guys. Looks nice, +5. Yeah, the team roping. So basically, there's a header and a heeler. I'm sure I'm going to hear something on that too. Basically, as the header throws the loop and then dallies up on the horn of the saddle, his job is to turn and burn. And then the guy behind him, the heeler, comes in and gets the rear. Everything. You guys. Yeah, you got me going. Where the hell you at, X-Ring? Get on here. Calf roping, Brian says. There you go. Someone tell me the question. Oh, and the tattoo thing is just some feathers. Native American. Can't really see it, but there's a bunch of feathers in there. Oh, yawn. Matt Cross. Don't be yawning, buddy. What are they going to run cost-wise? Enroll spring. I'm opening up a rifle case. Why don't you just get on here? Shits and giggles, I'm going to be picking up a 1911 Les Bear Premier Nighthawk or Wilson Combat. What do you guys think? I think they're all good. Where in yin and yang? Where is yin and yang? I don't know, buddy. He's opening one of the I ordered a gun case, and I think he's checking it out. Let's see. Washington Redskins, LOL. Yeah. That's a tough one, Mike. Yeah, that is a tough one. Less Bear premieres are nice. Hell, they're all nice. I'd take any of them. Yeah, why don't you get on here and show me the rifle case that showed up there, Mr. Hashtag Still Array. Might be what Rick will be doing if his other chief shoots a Sidewinder up the afterburner. You guys are killing me. Someone tell me a question. Tell me a question, DW says. All right, DW, what? Oh, you didn't know what the question was. Too late now. The answer's already done. Let's see. The dope card holder you got, what one would you recommend? The pick rail or scope mount version? If you have pick rail available, I would go with the pick rail one. If you don't have any pick rail available, the Blam one works great. You just got to tell them, I think you got to tell them what, basically how big the scope is. So if you got like a 34 millimeter, you got to tell them that, I believe. But that one works good. It definitely works good. It's not as nice as the one we had gotten. I can't remember who makes it right now. Oak or Hawk Hill Customs. That one is goes on top, attaches to the Picatinny rail. That one's really nice. I like that one as well. But if you don't have pick rail, the other way is a good way to go. For sure. Let's see. Or as a Texan would say, boo riding. That's right, Drew. We got quite a few Texans out here, or we usually do in here. Let's see. Packer and cowboy hats reminds me of a movie about yeah, that actually does actually. What's up, Orion Fixer? Bam. Look at that Thunderbee shirt. Dang, bud. That's nice.
I like that, huh?
Yeah. Damn, you're skinny for eating all that shit you eat.
You got that.
Let's see. What came in the package?
I don't know. I didn't open it up.
You just said you were opening it up. Oh shit! Open that thing up.
That's what you got right there. See?
Try out that new Microtech and open her up.
A new Microtech. My 20-year-old Microtech.
Yeah, one day that thing's gonna wear out. You're gonna be one sad son of a gun. Going ballistic. The Hawk Hill is robust.
Dang it! I just cut your case open.
Yeah, whatever. Hair tie alligator clip and a plastic business card makes a great dope card and costs 75 cents. There you go, Charles. That's the way to say it right there. Going ballistics out there, Brian Lowe. They are internet married. Drew's got another idea that I want to make, but need to speak to somebody about making them. If I have a question, anybody believe it is okay, contact my local AFT. You mean
this
AT?
Is the bag. This is the bag that just won't quit. Hold on. What is this thing like? 60 inches long?
It's 56 inches long. That's the only gun. That's the only gun bag that'll hold that rifle.
Thank you, sweetie.
20 years is a long time. Wow. What you got? Oh, that's jacked up. Ella, where's my piece? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Oh, you're trying to show this shit off, are you?
No, I'm trying to not let you see me eating.
Okay.
It would be a poor taste.
Poor taste. That looks like lemon cheesecake or something. Or not
It
cheesecake.
is. It is from the
Oh, you suck. What up, Jackson? It's been raining over here in North Carolina. You been getting a bunch of rain there, Mr. X-Ray?
No,
Chocodile, he's out there. Chocodile 007. What do you mean that 20 years is? Oh, you're talking about the knife. Got it. Did you bring a piece for everyone? Yeah, did you bring a piece for everyone? Going Ballistic wants to know.
Yep, I did.
That ain't Carrot Cake, Conservative Sniper Hunter. We can hear you, you pig.
See, y'all ate it all. Look at that. It's
Oh,
all gone.
damn. You didn't even breathe.
Nope. Who's got time for breathing?
Ain't nobody got time for breathing. All right, let's see this case.
I just showed it to you.
Oh, that's it? Man, you suck at reviews.
That's why I don't do them.
That's awesome front porch. Oh, Virginia's been raining too. Has it been raining a lot?
No.
I think
Well,
that's
thank you on the porch. I actually built this myself. It was 6 foot by 6 foot was the original size of this porch. You couldn't even get away from the rain. Couldn't get 2 people on the porch hardly.
I bought that bag through Brownells, I believe, and the manufacturer.
You bought it through Brownells, but it's a Midway bag. I think.
Oh, I bought it through Midway. I brought it through Midway. I couldn't remember. Basically, I was looking for a bag for that rifle. It's 52 inches long, and there ain't many options out there. I didn't want to buy. That was like a half the cost for the other bag. I don't know how good it is, but basically what I got.
What did this thing run?
I think it was right at 100, 120 or something.
It's a double rifle case. Looks like a drag bag.
It is a drag bag.
It looks well made. It's padded very well.
Good.
I like it. It's not bad. I like the pull tabs on it. It is A-OK.
Well, cool. Yeah, I needed a bag because I was borrowing yours, and I figured it was probably time to buy a bag.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Hashtag.
Still Ray. It's 75 degrees with 9,000% humidity here in PA. That's funny. Did I have a Biden moment? Probably. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did have a Biden moment. I couldn't remember where I bought it. That's what happens when you shop and don't remember where you buy stuff at. Let's see. I have a Midway bag like that. It's been pretty excellent. GTM. Nice to hear, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I just needed something to protect it because I was going to buy another Pelican, but, man, carrying that Pelican around when we just go to the range sucks ass.
It's nice when you throw them in the back of the pickup truck. Don't have to worry about them getting wet, though.
That's a fact. That is true. Or when you're on the Ranger and we're going through the cornfield and it's all muddy and shit's flying up in the air. Remember that?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. It was like 3 hours of shooting and 12 hours of pressure washing. Elgato says that just means you buy too much stuff. Look at that. All right, $5 to eat it. How much money you guys gonna give Ray if he eats that thing?
Yeah,
It looks crunchy. Put a little tapatio on that thing and shazam.
Yeah, I don't need any greens with my dessert.
No green protein. By the way, Death Squad cell phone mount doubles as a dope card or kestrel holder. We include one blank dope card with our cell phone mount and are selling blank dope cards at $5. Let's see here. When do you guys go live +5? Oh, yeah. When do you go live +5? I know he's doing a pre-order. I don't know when that's going to take effect, but that's where you guys will have the option of actually being one of the first 10 to pick one of those up. So you're basically saving some money because you're getting all this stuff, but you're paying for like the normal package. So you're getting some goodies in there. Matt Cross, man, thanks. You didn't have to do that. Eat it. Just eat it. Eat it. Tapatio is the shit. I do like Tapatio. All right, here's a question for you because I was arguing with these guys today. Cholula or Tapatio? Which one? $1 to eat a green bug. Couldn't be any worse. Yeah, it can't be any worse than kimchi, Levi says. Probably better than kimchi, actually.
So we gave Matt a jar of kimchi, and he wanted some. So him and Caitlin come by, they pick it up. It's like, all right, now guys, look, you got 2 refrigerators. You need to keep this in the outside refrigerator. Well, they went home, cooked some rice, and did not put it in the outside refrigerator.
Is it that stinky?
Woo! That's a good way to ruin your refrigerator in the house.
That's pretty sad. It's that bad.
Yep.
Cholula.
When are y'all going back to the cornfield range? We can go back anytime we want. We just we don't have that berm up yet to where I've deemed it safe enough.
Yeah, Tapatio. You know what? They were talking about this too. How much cheaper Tapatio is than Kahlua. Oh man, brain's not working. Cholula. Yeah, we don't have a backstop, so we can't really shoot out there. Actually, the road has the road been fixed to go across where the culverts were?
Yeah, I think that's been fixed, but the berm has not been constructed yet. So
You can hear those. What are they? Caddis? What's that name?
Cicadas.
Cicadas. Yeah, those things. Just a little bit. What rifle bag was that, X-Ring?
You'll have to ask Rick. It's the Midway dual drag bag. I don't know what the name of it is. Let me see the invoice in here. Hold on.
I don't know if it has a bag or not, or a name.
No invoice, no anything.
It is a 2 rifle bag. It's 56 inches long and cicadas. And it is a drag bag style version. But it was a lot cheap. I wanted the not the Armageddon gear, but the Voodoo tactical bag, the 3-gun bag. But I didn't want to spend that much money. So I said to hell with it. You taught them
the one called the Popo? No, we haven't been. We've only been out there a few times since then. So no, haven't taught her to shoot yet.
You're talking about? He's talking about the police officer.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was actually, you guys saw that when those deputies came out. We had one get killed last night. Yeah, it's a shame. Basically, my understanding was there was a call that someone was breaking into someone's car, and the homeowner went outside, confronted the guy. The guy started shooting. The homeowner started shooting back at him. I guess they dispatched some deputies to the call, and when the officer pulled up, the guy shot at it and actually struck him in the head and killed him. So, yeah, that happened last night. Younger guy, too, from what I understand. It's a shame.
Here's a question. Let me read it again. Drew Bradley says, if I have questions about ammo design, technical stuff, does anybody think it is a bad idea to contact my local ATF and ask or even set up an appointment with them? Not for ammo design.
Drew, do you feel comfortable asking a question about ammo design on here?
I think it's something he's trying to actually design to sell something, so I don't know if he will or not.
Design a what?
I think he's inventing something or trying to design something.
Yeah, I would not contact the ATF. I would contact your patent attorney, have them go through there, look to see if there's anything similar. unless it's a specific question. That's why I kind of wanted to hear about it. But unless it's a specific question that ATF can answer, because most of them won't be able to answer it. I can tell you that. I went round and round with them on the whole suppressor deal, and it took like 9 months before they could actually give me an answer on that.
Yummy, Orion. A min pin. Let's see. Are you game and sharing your knowledge about powders? Vitivori is the only one readily available over here, so we'll understand the no replay. I don't know much about Vitivori. I know I used to shoot a lot of tight group. I have Vitivori, but I only shoot it I have the N320, and I only shoot it in 40 cal, so I don't really have much info for you. I know it's expensive powder and it's clean burning. Other than that, I don't know much. I'm sure Ray knows more than I do.
I like Vitivori. I use it exclusively in my 40s. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up here, but I can't say anything bad about it. Just make sure you're getting the right stuff for what you need. I'm trying to go through some of the questions here. What case trimmer do you all use?
I use the Franklin Arsenal Platinum.
Yeah, I've got the Hornady, the case prep station or whatever they call it, but that is soon getting replaced with, I think, something from 21st Century. They have a really nice one.
Yeah, he did get the death penalty, TB. He didn't make it out of that, which is good. But the MK12 PRI upper 7 twists with Douglas barrel. Does 1 in 7 or 1 in 8 stabilize 75 grain or 77 grain better?
Yes. Okay, so honestly, this is my personal experience. When you're shooting heavy pills in a 223, like a 75 or 77 grainer, most people are going to tell you shoot a 1 in 7. We've done a lot of testing with that, and I can honestly say that in most instances, we've had better, tighter groups with 1 in 8 than we have with just saying automatically go 1 in 7. I have a lot of 1 in 7 twist barrels, and I love 1 in 7s because I shoot a lot of 77 grainers or 75 grainers as well. Probably more 77s though. And my 1 in 8 guns like them just as much, if not better. So I think you're fine with either on that. And that might contradict what you read on some of the boxes, 1 in 7 or faster. But I'm just telling you from personal experience. But what I've seen.
What do most of those barrel lengths in for the 1 in 7?
But remember, I don't have any 16-inch guns. Almost everything I have 18 or 20, somewhere in there for ARs.
What round in the glass? This is it's a 308. It looks like to me. It looks like, I would say, it looks like a 308. What's weird is it looks like it's been shot. You can see it like some soot on it. I don't know. Let me see if the box tells me. That would be my guess, though. I don't see shit. Solid copper lead free bullet. Oh, there it is. 308.
Mike 21 STI, he asked about what mount I threw that 1 to 10 Vortex in. I put it in an Aerotac. I did originally have it in a JP cantilever mount. However, that one was gifted to me, but I had to agree to use it. So I said, sure. And so, yeah, nothing wrong with the Aerotex, but it was already going on a heavy platform. I probably would have liked the JP on there a little better.
Bam. P-Hot01 says, what's the best twist?
Oh, and by the way, I did get that. I appreciate it. And Rick as well. Let's see here.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, the 6mm arc, we are going with a 1 and 7.5. And the barrel length that I have, and now if you're talking about the bolt gun, that one is a Douglas hand select 1 and 7.5, and that one is 30 inches. I do have unofficially a 20-inch proof coming for the 6 arc as well.
45.
I had to let you know how that does.
No, I ain't pulling this out of your TV. Maybe in the apocalypse if I have to. I do.
Ray is a loading 22 long rifle. That's something I know nothing about. Okay, I've never tried it. I've never looked at it. I have no idea what all that would tell. I don't even know how you would. I mean, unless you're buying cases that already have the primer residue around the rim, I don't even know how you would do that. I know it's possible, but I've never even looked at it.
TV, I just find a good deal on that shit. I know Walmart was selling those buckets again. Those aren't great though, unless you just want to make noise. I don't know. I like the standard velocity CCI, but those are just a pain to find now. They shoot good though.
The 20-inch for a gas gun. What's a good 34mm one-piece mount for my bolt gun? Can't afford the spur, but I'm looking at the Masterpiece arms. Yeah, I think you'll be fine with that one. I mean, it's a good one. There's so many options out there. Back in the day, I never saw anybody run cantilevers on bolt guns. I'm starting to see it more and more and more. If it suits your needs and gets you where you need to be, I think you'll be fine with any of them.
Don't forget the F3r.
Yeah, the F3r is good. It's a great one, but
what and how do you get them to do a 20-inch 6 arc?
It's not available. How's that?
945.
Yeah, because I think the thing they're offering is a 16 and an 18, but nothing's official, but supposedly that's something that might be coming my way. I don't know. We'll see.
That would be cool. I think I'm just guessing, but I think that's going to be the best in the 20 inches.
The F3r Scope Mount is really, really nice. Okay, I'm not going to say anything bad about the Scope Mount. However, there are a few things that I discussed with the owner of that company about integrating into there, which would be very easy to do. And I would like to see those integrated in, for the price that they were originally offered at, which that's went up now. I believe it's a good value. They are built like tanks. They really are. They remind me a lot of the Air Attacks. But there's one or two things I'd like to see added to it. And I think that's in the works.
Yeah. Charles is not a one-piece mount fan for a bolt gun. It's just so nice, man. From going from rifle to rifle, you just, I don't know. We changed scope so much. It just seems like it's easy.
Yeah, motorboater. I do have a lot of shorter ARs. I just don't have 16s. So I'll have a lot of SBRs. I mean, you guys can figure that, but SBRs and shorter type guns. But yeah, for like home defense and stuff, it's probably going to be a short MG or something. Something like that. Dang, hair's out of control.
Does a gas gun barrel erode like a bolt gun? 6'5" Creedmoor, dumb question. There ain't a dumb question in here. Never a dumb question. Just a dumb answer. What up, Skunk Cape? Crazy man. Let's see. Not sure.
Justin Huffman. recommendations for a gas gun, 223 with 77 grain bullets. What I'm going to highly recommend is look at XBR 8028. It's going to be temperature insensitive, and you'll be able to get some good velocity with that. But be careful because it can pressure spike very quickly if you're working at the upper end of the range. For a 77 grain, you might want to stop somewhere around 23.4, 23.3. Your mileage may vary. 23.5 is known to work too, but I don't know. I'm just guessing on this. And then CFE 223, you can use it something like 25-ish grains up to there, somewhere in there. I'm just guessing. If I had to come up with a load right off the top of my head, that might be it. You might want to look at some Varget, whatever's available right now, but I think those are some pretty good loads. If you're trying to push 77s fast and try to get towards a Mark 262 load, look at that 8028, but be careful on the pressures.
Start low. Justin Huffman.
Charles Tippy says, yep, an 88208 will throw with a powder drop on a progressive plus or minus a tenth of a grain. It's funny this should come up. So I had someone call me today because he was having variances of a tenth of a grain plus or minus, and he was concerned about that. And I said, yeah, I mean, it'll, it's not going to meter like CFE 223, that you're looking at something that's like an extruded powder, which if you guys don't know, if you take a mechanical pencil and you were to run it out and break, a little small piece and break it off, that's what an extruded powder looks like. And a spherical powder, of course, is going to be exactly what it sounds like. It's a ball powder. Ball powder or a spherical powder meters very well, very, very well. But anytime you do something that's extruded, you're typically going to be cutting those charges or pushing them down. So you'll have those variances, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you've got 0.2 of a charge difference, you can see some vertical stringing because some of them are going a little faster than the others. But if you're on a node, that'll help mitigate some of that.
Yeah, and I can personally tell you that the H4350 little piece of granule is 30 thousandths in weight. 99% of them.
We'll see you, Otter. Take care.
Because when we're dissecting
Davey J, you got my magic load, the CFE 223, 25.1 grain, 69 boat tail hollow point. That's exactly right. I didn't share that in the beginning. I came up with that load pretty much when CFE 223 kind of hit the market, and that was my go-to load for years and years. I shared that with Rick and a lot of other people, and that's a good load. Most old rifles will shoot that load.
Yeah, that is a good load. I don't even see that comment.
What is better to use, 20 minute of angle base or 20 minute of angle scope mount?
Does it matter?
20 minutes is 20 minutes. It's up to you.
What's up, pucks and guns?
Honestly, it really depends on how your rifle came in. If it already comes in with a rail, let's say pre-installed, or it's already machined in, like on a lot of these guns, they're starting to integrate 20 minute angle rails into the actual action where it's not screwed in. And at that point, you pretty much have to go with a zero base or a zero rings scope mount, unless you want 40, which that's exactly what happened to Rick. Now, be careful with that because you got to make sure that you can get your zero that you're wanting to get, but it does enable him to shoot further out.
Yeah. The 1 mile, if we ever get there. And not because of Ray. It's been mostly because of me.
We'll see, Eric.
How we going, Eric? Those guys.
Picturing, I had the same chat with F3r, thinking about making my own parts for Send It. There you go. Plenty of room on the side, but that mount and tap a couple holes and not a 90-degree bracket. That was the very first thing I said the first day I got it. I shared that with them. I think that that's being followed up on, but there's more to the story than you realize on that. I don't know. Maybe you do know or don't know. But I think I think some people are working on that right now.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they get it figured out.
Yeah. 20 minutes. 20 minutes needs to be a shirt. That's like the $20 to $20.
Good Lord.
Will Rick be using your 6 ARC at CD Team Safari? Absolutely not. I'm sure he's going to want to take a 6 Creedmoor, and I shoot a gas gun, or vice versa. I don't know. We haven't really settled it. Well, either way, we're going to have fun.
I don't know. I don't know what rifle I'm taking. I might just take the Creedmoor. 6.5. I mean,
his F3r came with a 20-minute of angle rail. There you go.
My receiver shipped. Shaggy's getting some more parts. Nice. Building some more stuff. 59 in the chat. It's a big one tonight. Yeah.
D-Dub, man, they're dropping like flies, Ricky. You keeping up?
Yeah, they got to go to bed. They still got to work Friday. What the hell is it? Yeah, Friday. Got one more day, ladies and gentlemen, after today. And then the 12th, I'll be flying home. Appreciate it, Chocodile 007.
So I tell everybody about the package in the yard yesterday. Did I tell you about that, Rick?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't know if I wanted to.
So yesterday I come home and, remember, guys, I live out in the middle of nowhere. My driveway's pretty long and there's a gate at the end of it. And I round the corner, getting ready to come into the driveway, and there's a box laying in the driveway. Now, that box is a good ways from my house, okay? It's like the UPS driver drove by and just threw it out the door. They've never, ever done that. They've always come up the drive, because the gate's open during the day and everything, and they always, knock on the door, leave it on the porch or whatever. Well, I see this box in my driveway. So I stop the truck, I get out, and I look at it, and it's a freaking Burris XTR3. Burris sent me the scope, but anybody could have drove by and just grabbed this box. It was literally laying on the side of the road.
That is bullshit.
Yeah, it had that. It's got rings. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. I'm like, I am not happy about this. I almost called and complained on that, but I didn't. I just kept it to myself. But Burris did send me that to review. I want to see how well that works. But yeah,
how did it handle getting kicked out of the vehicle at 40 miles an hour?
It was fine.
Was it UPS or was it postal?
It was UPS. No, it was UPS. No, I know it wasn't the postal service because they won't even come up my driveway. They leave a note at the mailbox saying I can pick it up at the post office, which ticks me off. Let's see. There was a question I missed here. I have not shot the Area 419 Maverick yet. I have been busy working on this. Hey, should I show them the generator?
Yeah, I want to see it all done.
Guys, this might actually be fun. Hold on for just a second.
So just so you guys know, Ray is working on upping his game on his prepping skills. Not that he didn't have generators before, but now he's got one that's bigger and better.
All right, let's see here. All right, so anytime we lost power or anything, I've got like 3 generators I'll drag down from the big shop and to hook them up and everything else. But Ray wanted to be a little more, I don't know, self-sustaining, whatever you want to call it, prepper status. So, like in the old horror movies, when you got the person that's being chased and they go out, or not chased, but they found this old cabin in the woods or whatever, and then they've got to find power, and they go to this old generator and they're trying to get it to crank up, and the lights are just kind of flickering. Yeah. Well, hold on, here we go. Check that bad puppy out.
What in the hell?
So I've got
where's the rest of that tractor at?
I've got 5 gallons of diesel up here being gravity fed. 500. I can run 20 days on this. All right, so that's what it is. That's a John Deere right there. All right, hold on. So I don't really have neighbors, so I don't have to worry about it. Hold on, give me just a second. Kill myself here.
That's probably not good. What's up, Pontius Pilot? McEve.
Hold on.
No, it's not Jameson. It's sweet tea. Oh, I don't even have the screen.
All right. Magic. Okay, here's all the gauges and everything. So I've been working on this for 2 days.
Turn the damn thing on. Let's go.
It's going to get loud. You ready?
Holy shit. Where's the rest of that tractor
Here we
at?
go. 3, 2. Wait a minute. What number on?
1.
That's enough for now.
Now, if we could just get it to power some Wi-Fi, you'd be freaking rocking.
Yeah, that's a 30 kW, and so I can power like plenty.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll definitely work. MacEve says he's got a 20 MOA rail with a 20 MOA base on a 6.5 with a Vortex Razor, 100-yard zero, and 25 mils of elevation, which is more than enough to get a mile. Yeah.
Tell the cicadas to shut up so they can hear the generator. Oh, man.
That's funny. Chocodile, let me click on this here. This is a sweet tea, my friend. But a friend of mine got me this glass, so I'm finally using it since I put in my papers for retirement, but it's still sweet tea. I'm at work still. I'm on duty.
Let me catch up on some of this. Let's see. All right, so +5 says heard that the Burris XTR3 uses the same glass as higher end Steiner's sister company. Yeah, I was actually going to mention that. It's funny you mentioned that +5. Steiner actually is a sister company, owns Burris. Let know how it works out. I'm kind of torn on this because the Burris XTR3 is good glass. It doesn't come from the Philippines. It actually comes from Japan, where a lot of other good glass comes from, and it is completely assembled in Colorado. I am talking to them right now. I'm going to use the scope. I'm going to try it and see. Might be working out something with them, but I wouldn't be able to shoot Night Force any longer. So I don't know. We'll see.
Thanks, Jason. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Let's see. It's got a lot of really cool options on it. They have the speed turrets on there where you can mark it with a Sharpie pen or something like that. Like if you know your first target's at this mark, you can put like target 1 or target 2, but that's like a whiteboard on your dials. So
yeah, you can draw what it is.
Yeah, and then the ring sets are adjustable. You can go 0 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes just by changing the ring sets on the inside, the inserts.
You can go 30 minutes?
I think you can go up to 40. Oh, no, that was the one that says, it's just, I had a Tim Allen moment.
Yeah, you did. Listen to my motor.
500 DTACs. Did you notice they make a new 115 DTAC nose ring? I don't know. Is that like a nipple ring?
DTAC nose ring. That's the Prince Albert. That's what
that just hurts. Ramsey Country's got a great question. Other than the SkyPod, what's the best PRS bipod? I don't know. The best bipod I've ever used has been the SkyPod for PRS style, man.
I own one of those once I
retire.
Yeah, retire, sell a kidney. I don't know, something. Sell a couple rifles. What the price point on the glass?
Look at the size of that muffler, dude.
Look at the size of that muffler.
Good gracious.
Old
freaking huge.
Holy shit. That's out of control.
That is badass. Just say it.
You know what? I'm gonna take a picture of that, turn that into a sticker, and you don't even want to know what I'm gonna say.
What are you gonna say?
I just said you don't want to know what I'm gonna say because actually I don't even know what I'm gonna say yet.
Let's see.
You had a because he uses propane at my house just because I have a large tank. Yeah, that was one of the things about
You
cost filling a tank.
Fisher, check out that largemouth. That's 11 pounds.
When's it gonna start singing and flapping?
This one doesn't do that.
Good God. On my 22 run through. Yeah, Charles, what are you running on your 22? Is it one of them sweet ass freaking little mini PRF rifles, or is it something normal? 30 kW. Yep.
Yeah, 30 kW.
Oh, NS for hunting. The D-Tax. Washed in a cinder. Got it cleaned out, washed, and waxed the other car. Now X-Ring is going to start a fishing channel. He was a big fisherman back in the day.
Yeah, I was. Anyway, yeah, I think diesel's a good choice. You know, diesel generators, guys, I don't know if you guys know this. Maybe we'll share some knowledge here. So if you have kerosene, you can run it in a diesel generator. Now it's going to run, it doesn't have the lubricants that diesel has in it. What are you doing?
I'm dancing to Take Me to the River. You know, the fish.
Oh, jeez. But you
can
can
remember
run,
the words, but
you can run diesel, or you can run kerosene in a diesel, as long as we're talking about everything before 2007. You can run fuel oil, like home heating oil, in a diesel. You can run off-road diesel. You can run regular diesel. So it's a good option. I can't go propane because around here, for me to run what I need to run,
didn't you get this?
It would cost about $1,200 to run propane 24 hours a day for 3 days. So that's the difference. So whereas around here we don't have natural gas or anything. I'm in the boonies, so actually it's fun to say that. And what I'm going to show you right here is a full automatic transfer switch. I've got it. I'm not going to use it, and this is a good topic. So I don't want an automatic transfer switch for a couple reasons. What I wanted to do was, here we go. We'll just go full out with this. Give me a second.
Get crazy. Actually, get crazy. I'm gonna go pee while you're getting crazy. Hey,
yeah, bro. I'm here. Hold on. I'm looking for my flashlight. Okay, so because I'm trying to be pretty self-reliant here, I don't want a whole lot of things that can go wrong. When it's bad, it needs to work. So what I'm going to show you guys here is something very, very unique. Okay, so this is called a simplex system. And this is called a day tank. Okay, here's the back of it with all the inlets and everything else. And this has a hydraulic pump in it. And so basically what you can do is you can pull from above ground or subgrade to pull into here. I figured it was better to go 500 gallons, gravity feed it, not relying on that system for anything. It's something else that can go wrong. So it got me thinking about the automatic transfer switch. I know what it does. Like I said, I've got it here, and it's a good thing to have because you're only going to have about 20 seconds of not having power, and it'll power up by itself. The problem is it's something else that has a lot of electrical relays and everything else in it. Why not remove that from the loop and just manually go down and turn it on when I need to? So I'm actually gonna throw away that automatic transfer switch and not use it.
Don't throw it away. I want it.
All right, it's yours, and it works perfectly. It has the timers would automatically turn on every week, but you know that Rick, you know how diligent I am about keeping all the generators and everything cycled. So I think that actually surprised you.
What'd you say?
I said that actually surprised you how often I go through with all the engines and stuff every month.
Yeah, you do a good job of that.
Yeah.
Actually, you motivated me. You motivated me to turn on the generator and run the motor home as well. I gotta do this. the hell? My generator turns on every Saturday for the house, but I turned on the motorhome, ran it for probably half hour. Turned on the generator on the motorhome, ran it for half hour.
Yeah.
John Townley, what's going on? So yeah, you did a good job.
Well, because I grew up a gearhead and always, rebuilt my own stuff and everything else. I want to keep this really, really simple. When it needs to work, it's got to work.
Yeah, but what happens if you're gone though?
Well, that's fine because this house always has someone here. Always, that. If I'm not here, one of the daughters are here, or
Yeah.
my wife's, something like that. So the house is not in such a condition where it's not going to be occupied. Because you guys know that most alarm systems can only really operate on backup power without additional power source for about 2 days at most. So it's just one of those. I kept it real simple. Got a lockout over here, and then you just go out, flip the one switch. You guys saw how easy it was. And the battery is actually going to be stored inside, and it'll be climate controlled. So I don't have to worry about that. Keep it on a tender. I think it's the safest way to do it.
Now, what would you say? So the batteries are going to be on a tender, right? But what would you say? You got it set up to run the whole house? That's what I was going to ask.
This thing will power my house, the shop up top, and more. Now you got to remember, because I'm out in the middle of nowhere, we're not on city water or anything like that. So when we lose power, we lose everything. We lose water from the well, all of that. This will power all of it. I will not have any issues or have to turn off or control anything.
Brian, love the 4Runner, just because I've always drove Fords. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be all Fords, blah, blah, blah. But if you don't have a truck, because I do have a truck, I have a Ford F350. If you have a truck already and you're just looking for like a daily cruiser, definitely a thumbs up. But if you need to haul shit and all that kind of stuff, you might, and big heavy stuff, you might want to look at something else. Just saying. But I do love the 4Runner. Yeah, Jason. So if the power goes off at night, yeah, he's gonna have to wake up and hit the transfer switch.
That's all right. I've been up here without power or water for freaking 6 days. It's just the way it is around here, because they're going to get to us last because we're the furthest out with the least amount of usage. So we're always going to be last to have road cleared and everything else. And I'm not going to play that game and not having the power. And up at the top at the shop, basically I'm going to have 300 gallons up there on standby, so I could technically go a month without power.
Well, the thing about not having it turn on automatically is there's times when you probably don't want your generator howling and telling everybody you got a generator. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I thought about that too, but it's where I'm at. It's not bad, and I know it sounded loud on the video, but when you're upstairs, you can barely hear that thing running.
How about in the garage or the basement? I mean,
you can hear it in the basement, no doubt about it. But when you get upstairs, especially in the kitchen, you really can't tell it's out there. That muffler does a really good job.
it'd be fun to try, honestly. If you closed in that one door, where it does the other section, and use that as your muffler. Is that it? Is there room above that, or is it just concrete? I can't remember. We'll talk
ask the
about it.
question again. Sorry.
I should probably wait. I'll ask you later.
Yeah. Ask another time, Lynn. Yeah. Basically, I picked it up and got a lull. Some people will call it a rough terrain forklift. Basically, offloaded it, installed it, put it in place. We ran the hard lines over the last 2 nights, basically plumbing everything into the system, and fired it up last night really late, really late. And then today ran it for about 15-20 minutes. And John Kreiderman is on here. He is actually going to be doing the electrical connection. He is very good at what he does, and I do not pretend to be an electrician, So John will be assisting with that by running everything. He's the guy. He says, we can fix that. +5. Funny you should mention that. What does it cost to have electricity for a month, roughly? Well, I don't know. These guys are trying to sell me on solar. You know who you are. I don't know. 50 years old, by the time I see a return on that solar, I'm going to be, what do they say? You need to give about 15, 20 years before solar pays off. I'm going to be like, I'll be lucky to be alive at that point. So I don't know if that's, I don't know. I want to hear more. A generator silencer. I know a guy.
Yeah, I wonder how many, it'll be a cool video. How many R2 K9 suppressors would it take to quiet the exhaust down to, say, I don't know, let's say 87 decibels?
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. I mean, the only thing I could do is use a 55-gallon drum as an auxiliary muffler or something. And we're on to something here. Install some good baffles in that thing, weld them up.
That's why I was saying,
done.
The other section of the basement?
Yes, I know.
If you ran the tube in there and then you ran all the baffles and then let it go back out, I bet you we could get it to be quiet. I think it'd be a fun-ass project. Get a bunch of like those 55-gallon drums.
No, all I got to do is take that 2-inch pipe that I've got as a rudimentary exhaust for the muffler and run that about 50 yards into the woods down the hill, and it will be quiet. You're not going to stop the engine noise. A tractor is a tractor. It's going to sound like a box of wrenches. It's a diesel.
Yeah, good point.
Save your money on solar. Okay, so there's one. Solar with a Tesla battery, storage battery is sweet, but not that cheap.
Those are nice. I've seen those. Those are cool as shit.
Let's see.
Fucking make a giant RK9s. I love it. Dude, just do a big ass one. Hey, have you ever seen? I think you're the one that showed me, Ray, but I'm more or less asking the people out there. Have you ever seen the tank suppressor? Did you ever see that picture of that suppressor that's for a tank? It's this.
I have seen pictures of it, but I didn't know if it was a real thing or not.
Oh, yeah, it could be fake. I don't know, but I saw that and went, what in the holy heck?
So +5 power runs anywhere from 180 in the summer, and I'm all electric here, so it's actually kind of perfect. I'm all electric. It's 180-ish, sometimes 150 in the summer months, spring, and then in the winter, about $500 a month.
Oh, because of the AC?
Because of the AC? No, it's because of the heat.
Shit, every day you got the heat on. What are you talking about? X-Deuce. Looks like something. There's a video on it. Yeah, I always wanted to find, and I could have done it at the house we live in now, but I always wanted to do a hydro generator because we have that river, be fun as hell. But never got a chance to do that. All my crazy ideas, I just couldn't do them over there. So it is what it is.
So Brian Duchesne, this is good information. This is why it's so good to ask people, because people have experiences from all different walks of life on things that they've done. And that's what's so great about YouTube, and what I found out with these chats is, man, it's just the sharing of information. But he sold solar for years. In your part of the world, it will never pay for itself. 20-year effective lifespan. It's good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, for sure.
Buy Tesla stock, you're at it. My wife almost bought a Tesla. We looked at those, and I think it'd be perfect for her, but she said maybe later.
Levi's got some good things too here. He's talking about the absorbing mat for sound.
Yeah.
You can turn your tractor to a Toyota.
Loud enough.
What?
The sound is not loud enough to bother me.
Gotcha. What up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? Use the TCW3 wit kerosene as a lubricant.
Yeah, exactly. So that's exactly
80W90.
can add oil to it to be a lubricant. And I could be wrong with this. Let's hear some chime in, because a lot of people will tell you that kerosene burns hotter. And I don't think that it burns hotter. I think it burns cleaner. I don't think it puts out as many thermal units as, let's say, diesel, but it is going to be cleaner because it doesn't have those oils and everything in it. Maybe we can get a specialist in here on this.
Yeah, maybe somebody's got some. I'm sure there's plenty of knowledge.
Control, man.
You got some plenty of knowledge. Hey, that stuffed kangaroo that you got?
You talking about the hopper, the powder hopper?
The hopper. Let's see. What up, Andy? Hi, guys. Ray, run 2 mufflers to reduce noise. Just came on the chat.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Tell you what, anything is possible. I still have windmill power at my city home, and the city gave me 30 days to take it down. I don't see what the issue was. It was only 65 feet in the air. Yeah, I've seen some wind turbines that look like egg beaters. Those things are proficient because it doesn't matter what angle it comes in. I know that the old style windmills turn, but it's pretty amazing. Those things can generate some serious power.
Yeah, Brian Mark says, during the end of the world, your generator will be screaming, "I'm up here with power." That's when you say, bring it.
Bring that shit. That's why you got to have your precision long-range game going.
No, that's something I thought about. But if it gets that bad and gets to that point, you're not going to be staying in one place anyway. You're going to have to move and be mobile. Or should I say mobile?
Mobile. Brian, no. Powder hopper. That's right. That's the powder hopper. Absolutely correct. Wouldn't own a gen set without an ATS. Automatic. Wouldn't own a wild house.
I think what he meant said wouldn't own a whole house generator set without an automatic transfer switch. Like I said, I gave it a lot of thoughts. I corroborated that with a lot of other people, and I think for what I'm looking for reliability, I think for me it's good.
Did you talk to the electrician that we know?
I did.
He's the one that helped you out with that? Okay.
Well, no. I suggested it, and I think for fail-safe, I'm good.
Got it. Diesel does burn hotter than kerosene.
Yep.
With the boiler that ran off fuel, at least when I was a child.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think a lot of people assumed that back in the day that kerosene was hotter because it could burn engines up and all that, but it's because it doesn't have the lubricant. But you can just add those as an additive and you're good.
No,
Do
Chris,
you have shooting lanes and traps around your property? I have a ton of shooting lanes, Brian Marks, and traps. That would be against the law.
But
that would be like lying in wait.
Yeah, that'd be a trap.
Yeah.
Oxyacetylene.
It just burned oxyacetylene.
No, Chris, I'm working till December 23rd. 23rd, I will be a retired man. Unless the chief talks me into some stupid shit tomorrow, but I already gave him my paperwork, so. And the paperwork was just an email saying, ain't nobody got time for this. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. A lot of good knowledge in here. You guys are giving us some great comments.
Good stuff. Good topics.
Man, we actually talked about other stuff other than guns and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Well, as an update, I'm one step closer towards bringing the BAD MF, the bullet and data management folder, to fruition. It's getting done with a final prototype right now by a professional. So I should have that in about a week or so. And we kind of brainstormed some good ideas that I think are going to change it quite a bit for the better. So it's good. I'll probably use the laser cut Molly instead of the Molly that we put on there. I don't know if you guys.
I'm glad you're doing
What's that?
I'm glad you're doing that.
Yeah, and so like what we're talking about is something like on this bag right here, having those. instead of the other type. If you've ever messed with a lot of molly, like you're setting up like turnout gear or anything like that, it could be a pain in the butt. So one of the biggest things was having it so you can attach it to a pack, but when you needed it, you guys know it's hard to get molly undone once you've got it done. We've got a rip away system so that you can just pull it off and one part stays attached to the pack and you can put it back on there. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Charles is calling dibs on one of the first ones. He wanted the prototype.
Nice.
I remember he said, I got a competition of 10th or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's we're moving forward with that pretty quickly, as fast as we can, actually. And I think it'll be good. Bring it to the shooting community. My dream is to have a range in my house. Mine too, Mike 21 STI, and it took me forever, but I did it before I died, so fortunate.
That's what I'm working on right now, ladies and gentlemen. I can't give you all the details, but I am looking at a house with 26 acres, but it's in a canyon, so it goes all the way around. And I think if I do it right, I'll be able to shoot out to 550 yards and basically be able to shoot in 180, no, almost 300 degrees. So it could be pretty badass. So we'll see.
And he's actually going to be even closer to where I live, so it'll work out well. We'll be shooting all the time.
And I'm on a main road, and I should have pretty good Wi-Fi service. So the live chats will continue as soon as I get that new house. And so then I'll be retired, and I'm actually going to do live. Well, I have a lot of plans, but the plan is I got to do some work first to clear it all out. But then I'm going to run little mini PRS matches for 22 long rifle, and I'm going to do like some camping there. And I don't know if you guys are familiar, but we used to do what was called the farm, and there'd be quite a few of us YouTubers would go out and we do some shooting. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. So it might be quite entertaining. We might do some little fun shoots out there.
Yeah, +5. Don't worry, you're on the list. Yeah, I'm gonna see. We're gonna see if they can do 10 on the initial, and go from there. But like I said, we have put a lot of thought into this sucker, so it just keeps getting better and better.
That's cool, man.
But I still gotta yeah.
I am excited.
What is this bad MF? Okay, so it is, like I said, it was the bullet and data management folder. So I know a lot of you guys have already heard this. I'll do a real quick version of it, and it is when I went out west to shoot that match with Rick, and I've dealt with this before in some of the CD matches. You got that moon dust that gets all over everything, and you're typically, when you go up to a stage, you're going to need your Kestrel, you're going to need your data cards, you're going to need possibly your phone if you're working off Streetlock. This is a really small system that is a folder, but it's not doing it justice if you haven't seen it. It was on one of the chats. I showed the first prototype. It slices, it dices, but basically everything is there contained. So when I was at the Utah match, I was going into this pocket to grab my Kestrel. I was going to this pocket to grab my bullets. It'll do everything. It'll hold your bullets, your maps, like your match documents. It'll hold all of that, plus your ammunition, plus your Kestrel, and you can strap it to a pack. You can carry it. You can do whatever you want to with it, and it's all going to be 1,000 Cordura. Actually, we're going with a 1050 Cordura in Coyote, so even better. But yeah, you'll have to see it. It expands. You can hold tons of stuff in it, but it's small. It's very small. That's an oxymoron. You can't have tons of stuff and it be really small, right?
Actually, you put a ton of shit in there. I'm like, what is he doing? All that shit.
Yeah, it worked though, right? I put in a full sniper data book, an iPad. It was like a notebook or half a ream of paper or something else, and it closes up, and it's really small.
Shit. I just poured tea all over my ass. Do you have a hook for your bags?
Do you have a hook for your bags?
Yeah, Kreiderman's asking.
You
I don't
know,
know.
I did hear that, John, and no, we don't. What I'm doing is I'm adding 2 molly straps on the front, and I'm putting two QDs on the side. That way, you can attach your rifle sling to it, and you'll have it if you want to carry it like a man purse. The handle will actually have rope inside of tubular webbing, so it's going to give it rigidity. It's just not going to be a piece of flat webbing, and all this is going to stay really small and light, but extremely durable. So yeah, we're using all mil spec webbing on it, everything, even the elastic.
Here's a good question. I don't know the answer to, but what's a good shelf thingy for my tripod? Basically, remember all those guys with those little net things? You know what? Go on
Yeah.
Sniper Tide. They have a link on that and different people. No, actually, it was on Facebook PRS. They were talking about that, but you can probably find those on Sniper Tide as well.
Yeah.
And they come in different versions. Ones with the little walls around it would probably be the one that would be good. All for 3 low payments of dun dun dun.
No, actually, I'm going to price this pretty inexpensively. I'm not trying to do this to make a ton of money or anything. As long as I can get my money back out of it, if I can bring it to the shooting community, that's good. I mean, look at this. I got more Diet Coke. Oh.
Yeah, but when are you gonna get sweet tea?
I have wheelbarrows full of it. Look at that. Oh.
There's no tea in there. I could give 2 shits about it.
I can give 2 craps about tea.
I mean, you can't even, what the hell? What the hell? You know what?
Check out all this beer in that fridge. Check out that beer in that fridge.
When you come over to my new house, I might even have a Diet Coke for you, Dick.
I'll make sure I buy some.
I can't wait. I'm hoping that works out. I got to get my loan approved, and then I'm going to be happy. I'm going to have me a shooting range, and YouTube Wonderland is what it's going to be, basically. People come from
Dang, it's
miles.
muggy out here.
It's basically going to be a shooter's Disneyland. I need Kreideman to run me power out there so I can run my little. Remember the back in the day I was telling you about using my. I think I threw all that shit away too. Damn it! Now I actually need it. The treadmill machine that I was going to run the targets that keep coming across and then resetting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I might have to run with those. It's going to be a little 22 long rifle Disneyland.
Brian Duchesne, that's one of the things I'm going for. That's huge. Because the way it can be attached to a pack, I think it's something that can be used in that application. It's one of the things I went for.
Unless you put Crown in that Diet Coke to make it healthy.
No.
Plus 5 says you need to mix the Diet Coke and sweet tea and make a. Oh hell no! Oh, that's just wrong. That's wrong on a whole nother level. Damn you, plus 5.
Okay, so this topic came up before. Let's see how many people can answer it. I don't have any hats to give away because I don't have any hats right now. But what did I drink before Diet Coke? Does anybody know the answer to that question? We'll see who's the first one to remember this. Mm-hmm. So, because somebody commented about aspartame being bad. I have drunk Diet Coke since it was invented, and I don't mean in small quantities either. And I literally mean when it was invented. I'm sure it's bad for you.
Oh, I know what it is now. I'm glad you said that.
But it hasn't killed me yet, and we're all going to die one day.
It's a drink that you should never drink, and it was back in the freaking 80s, and it was fucking horrible tasting. That should help everybody out.
No.
Yes, right there.
John Townley.
What?
You know what? John Townley was one of the very. Wasn't he one of
the? No. Joaquin got it before John did.
Oh, okay. So you're getting it. So yeah, it was Tab. So
nasty ass shit.
I drank Tab for probably 3 years before Diet Coke ever came out.
Ugh.
I was a wee little lad, and
I drank
2 things. I drank water and Diet Coke. That's it. Nothing else.
Wait a minute. People drink water?
Joaquin says I can't sleep. Yeah, you're supposed to be in bed, Joaquin.
You don't want to miss nothing, Joaquin. Damn it. Jolt Cola. Yeah, I remember that. Ugh. I drink Jolt over the freaking Tab. Tab is the nastiest crap ever invented.
Yeah,
Motorboat.
no, I don't do anything with sugar in it like that. So it's just water and Diet Coke, and I do drink a lot of water. I always keep cases and cases of water here at the house for that and other reasons. But hey, Tab tasted pretty good, but Diet Coke.
No, it didn't. It never
Hey,
did.
it's everybody's got different tastes, man. You know,
Hey,
some
did
people
you
like
ever have
sushi, some
Cactus
people don't.
Cooler? Did you ever have Cactus Cooler as a kid? Did they even sell that shit on the East Coast?
I don't know what Cactus Cooler is. I think this came up on a topic 2 years ago when we first started the channel. But we had that stupid Matilda Bay. You remember that? And it was in a little cardboard box, like little wine things, and all the kids used to get drunk off of it. It was an alcoholic beverage, but it came in a box. And I think the only reason they sold it is they made you think it was like Foster's from Australia, where it was like Matilda Bay.
And it
You
was
don't remember
alcohol?
that? Yeah, it was an alcoholic beverage.
No. No, but I grew up in the times when people would drink Zimas, which was
Oh, I
basically
remember when Zima came out. Yeah.
shitty ass. What was that stuff? Was it a wine? All I know is it
So they
tasted like
called it a
crap.
wine cooler. I think it was Zima wine cooler, and it had like a blue label, clear white bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more crap that tasted like junk.
My favorite alcoholic drink is going to have to be none. I might have a beer because I hang out with Matt and this guy over here. Sorry, it's a reverse camera.
I don't drink that much, you know that. Yeah, Pontius
No, I know
Pilate.
that.
Water. What the hell? I thought water was for brushing your teeth and freaking taking bath showers and stuff. Crown with a splash of Coke is my drink. I like that, Charles. I'll take that. If I'm gonna drink, Crown's one of my go-tos. Give me a tab. I can't give you a tab if you didn't
Yeah.
order.
Fido1 says you can run diesel engine with cooking oil and used engine oil. Yeah,
Yep.
that's the beauty of those things. I mean, you got freaking biodiesel. I mean, come on, you can make it out of anything. It's
C Squad says it's best right here. Well, bam, Zima. Yeah, Red Bull. I keep hearing about this peanut butter whiskey. I haven't tried.
dude, it was so nasty. Are you talking about Screwball?
I don't know. It's called peanut
Yeah,
butter whiskey or some shit.
it's Screwball. John and I had some when we went and did that trip, the overlanding trip, and it was really good for the first sip. And it was like, man, that's pretty good. I can taste the peanut butter. And, oh man, that's awesome. Second sip is like, that's just too sweet, and I can't handle it. And I don't do sweets like that. So
Yeah, you drank one of my sweeties one time, about passed out.
no, I think I almost threw up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't handle that sweet tea.
I was on a Fireball kick for a little while. That cinnamon whiskey. I think it's whiskey. Is it whiskey? Oh, that was pretty good. If you added water to it or ice cubes or something.
Yeah, like schnapps.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
another?
probably.
There's the one that comes with a gold leaf. There's a liquor that has that Goldschlager.
Oh,
That's
cool.
cinnamon.
Yeah, that was more of a high school nasty. Oh, that or
Yeah, John Townley's tried it. That peanut butter shit is terrible.
oh yeah, Jolly Ranchers. Yeah, they do that in vodka and stuff now too. Crown Reserve. That's been in my freezer and just enough Coke for color. It's even better with make a slushy. You make a slushy.
Tab is like licking a cow's ass. I've never done that, so I wouldn't know. Oh, Olympia. Okay, so Robert Warren, when I was in college, one of my suite mates, because we had these adjoining dorm rooms,
Did you call
he
him a
was just
mate?
they called them suite mates back then. So that means your roommate is who shares a dorm with you. Your suite mates are the ones that share a bathroom on the connected the two. The way it was set up, we had
Oh,
one room with a bathroom in the middle connected to another room. So there
yeah,
was
like,
basically four of you sharing a bath and a shower. So one of the sweet mates is what they call them.
Yeah, like a Jack and Jill.
He was there on a full,
Okay.
he was there on a full football scholarship. He was a big dude, and I'll never forget this. The guy was an absolute drunk. Okay, like a full functioning alcoholic. I mean, you couldn't tell he had been drinking. He bought 2 cases of Olympia every single day and drank them all every single day. And you could tell when he was a little low on money because Olympia was too expensive, and he would buy Schaefer's. I mean, I'm not kidding. 2 cases a day. That's how much this dude could drink.
Damn. What is it? The BT46?
Yeah, the BT46 has non-rolling legs, and you got the BT10. The other ones that have the stanchions, I haven't used those, so I couldn't tell you, but I'll tell you the BT46 is probably the better of the 2.
Conservative sniper, the one you seen on our rifles, basically. That's not the Sky Pod. It's the one on the Tika you see if you watch those videos. And the button's bigger now, which is nice. Compared to Ray. Ray has the older version. The button to adjust it's a little bit bigger, easier to grab.
Oh, +5 Jagermeister. Man, if there was one alcoholic drink that I would say that I enjoy more than any of them, it would be Jagermeister. If I'm going to drink liquor, it's going to be Jagermeister.
That's the one that tastes like black licorice, right?
Yeah, but man, I can drink that stuff like it's water. It doesn't really bother me, but man, it hits you like a ton of bricks.
I do like black licorice, but man, something about drinking black licorice out of control. I haven't had Jagermeister since high school.
Oh yeah, I can handle sweet foods. I just can't handle sweet drinks.
You can get it with a quad mount, no mount, or an Arca clamp. Yeah, Charles, that's true. I don't know what he has set up, but that will be a decision you'll have to make.
That tastes like cough medicine. See, that's a bad problem, Joaquin, because I really like the way cough medicine tastes. My wife is okay, so I rarely get sick, but when I do, I'm the worst sick there is, right? I'm like, oh, I gotta get sick, I gotta get some stuff, and I go get like, Robitussin or something. I use no shot glass. I mean, the little plastic thing. I just undo the bottle. I'm like, look. My wife's like, she's like, you're not doing yourself any favors. I'm like, oh yeah, this is good stuff.
This is good. I like this stuff.
Oh.
She would know too, because she's in the medical field.
Yeah.
The PRS, right? It's the PRS.
PSR.
PSR, yeah, see. PRS, question mark.
PRS, correction, yeah.
So it is PSR or PRS? What is he talking about?
I think somebody was asking about I don't remember. Been drinking too much.
Get the no clamp and order the really right stuff mount. Area 419 makes one as well.
It's called Robo Roll. Somebody said something about the bugs. Hold on. Wherever he is, he's outside and the bug's not eating him live. No, nothing. I have no mosquitoes, no fan going, nothing. I live in the forest. You just don't understand. I live deep in the forest.
Those are loin stock stickers, Al.
We have to pump light in here.
That's right. Crikeys. Let's see. Firejack was good until my wife said I talked too much shit in my sleep.
Yeah, John, I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Have a good night, sir.
Oh, Kreiderman's coming over tomorrow? Man, I wish I would.
Not to do any shooting.
No. Oh, tomorrow's the 12th, right? Nope. Tomorrow's not the 12th. The day I home is the 12th. The really right stuff runs on a pick or Arca, can be used on both. Actually, as well as that's what the desk tripod is going to be working on. He's waiting on that mount for the Picatinny and Arca, so it's really going to be sweet when it shows up to you.
I actually had 3 on my porch 2 nights ago. So yeah, bears come up here all the time. Just wave to them and say, "Get off the porch."
Get your ass off the porch.
I scared the crap out of the one. When I say scared the crap, it jumped off the side of the balcony.
And shit.
back porch is like, that's probably from that higher rail. It's probably about 15 feet up. And when it landed, it pooped everywhere. And so I was like, look, I got bear scat in the backyard where that bear hit the ground.
Dumbass bear.
Now, I never seen.
No, not yet. Skunk Ape. Atlas bipod model, 46. Ever see Bigfoot? Nope. Haven't seen Bigfoot.
I was going to do a 22 long rifle match this weekend, and I contacted them a couple hours ago. They said they wanted $60, and it's their first event, so I don't think I'm going to go. I'm not really. I've got a lot of stuff going on right now, and I really don't want to show up to that event without good, solid data on a 22. They're shooting out to 350 yards, so I think I'm going to just blow that off. I've got a lot of reloading stuff I need to get done this weekend, and
Wallaby.
I'm not going to do it.
Wallaby Smash Mates. I haven't tried that. Is that a drink?
Ray, how much is a bear tag? I'll come tag one with a bow. Bear tags aren't that expensive here. I think season comes in October the 14th. But I don't do any more killing. So, well, no, I don't. No more animals. I don't mess with bears or deer or anything. We just let them live.
And that's why they're running all over your porch. Yeah, boop, boop. Good data on a 22. What's that?
I have a patience level, just like that one. Do you remember that one that I was telling you about that I told you how well the judge works up close? Do you remember that? I told you to just split the wig.
I kind of know what you're talking about, but I want to pretend I don't.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Never mind.
Rick, Skunk Ape says, Rick, you got to be pushing 60. You would think so, wouldn't you? You know what? All that gray hair is called wisdom, my friend.
Ever see a UFO? You know what? We're going to get crazy here. I'm going to answer.
Yeah.
I honestly think that I have seen a UFO, okay? And I'm not one of these that believes in all this stuff, but I saw something one night that I cannot explain. It doesn't make sense, and it's just one of those. I've seen something that you should not see. How's that?
There you go. I actually put a video out of something I saw that I can't explain. It probably 5 years ago. It was trippy. Outlaw Josie Wells says, any rattlers? Have you seen any?
Actually, PD matches, they allow you to carry a pistol for that reason, because you're doing so much rucking or hiking from stage to stage, you'll run across them. So they do allow you to pack something outside of your pistol for the match. If you want to carry something with snake shot in it or something like that, you can. And I think every year that I've been to it or been to a match out there, somebody's killed one. But here, no.
Yeah, conservative sniper's right. I'm 49, right around 50. Some days I feel 60. Some days I feel 30.
Dang, look at how many people have seen you. You got +5, Shaggy Rifleman, and Brian Lowe says if they're smart, they're just smart enough to stay away. No, I'll tell you exactly what happened to me. I was out in the woods, and this thing that looked like a Boeing 747 went whoosh, and stopped. Okay, now aircrafts that large can't do that. And then it literally went, took off again. I'm like, what in the holy crap was that? And the thing is, it was flying at about maybe 150 feet. We're talking really low, okay? And I was like, I don't know what that was. And to this day, I still not have, I can't figure out. There's nothing that I can think of in this world that does that. You know, it's not like an osprey came over or anything like that. I mean, this thing was different.
And it was only 100 feet off the deck?
Yes, you could actually feel the trees and see the trees moving, feel the wind. We're talking low, and I've been through some low pass in Germany. These F3r Phantoms used to always come low to us. I mean, it feels like you could touch the wings. And, I mean, we're talking about old school now. We're talking about back in the 80s. But, yeah, this thing was crazy low. I don't know what I could call it. What is it? Now, I didn't say it was a UFO. I'm just saying I saw something I can't explain.
Well, the country says that we're allowed to say that there's UFOs now, so I guess we're okay with having UFOs. I don't know. I could give two shits. I knew they were up there. I figure something's up there. Why not?
Brian Mark says UFOs are real. Even the U.S. government had admitted it. Well, the thing about it is, I don't know how much you guys are into astronomy or anything else, or creationism. This is going to get really. Hey, you know what? We're not an open thing.
Oh,
It's all right. So,
what are you talking about on open?
or I
We're
mean,
on a live.
it's a
Yeah.
live chat, but I mean, there's only there's 50 people in here, maybe. I mean, it's not like we're broadcasting on our channels. Well, I'm not anyway. You are. You're the
No,
knucklehead.
there'll be 400 or 500 people that watch this though.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. So think
You
about it.
don't
Okay,
care.
so think about our solar system, and I know you guys have already done this. You think about all the other galaxies and everything else. How can we be the only ones? Now regardless of, if you say, well, I believe in Christianity and I believe God put us here. Well, God could have put other people other places. Maybe that they're doing their own thing. I mean, maybe we weren't supposed to have any interaction with them. Whatever the case is, there's too much out there for it just to be us.
There's a
Statistically.
lot of stuff out there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. When you get into the math of it, it's insane.
I hear you.
BAE Systems and Boeing cooking up something. What part of Germany? In Frankfurt. It depends wherever. I mean, I lived in Frankfurt for quite a while, and then I was down in Munich, and then I was in a bunch of little other places. Glitch in the Matrix. I like that.
UFOs? Question mark? Something else to shoot at like zombies? John Townley. I like that answer.
Well, that's exactly what I didn't say extraterrestrial or anything. We're just talking about unidentified flying object. That's it. That's end of.
ET phone home.
Yeah, so conservative sniper puts it in great terms. There's more stars in the universe than there is every granule of beach in the world. Okay, so with that much, statistically, we can't be the only ones out here.
Yeah, here's a good thing. It's 2020. Everything else is going to shit. Might as well stop hiding the aliens.
There you go.
Well, between killer wasp or hornets or whatever the bullshit coming in, and then they're like, you know what? Let's just let the information out. Whatever.
Dang, +5. He saw a black triangle
In Afghanistan, 2005.
Yeah.
Big as hell, going like 20 miles an hour.
Yeah. Why would God have created the rest of out there if there wasn't something else there? Good point. I mean, that's what we're saying. Area 51 has a lot of secrets, I'm sure. It's probably where we get cell phone technology and everything else from. Who knows?
90,000 years of our history.
UFOs came, they'd say, what the hell?
What in the... Exactly what they'd say. They've been here and they said, we gone. That's what they said. They said, we gone.
Guys, just think of what a fortunate time we live in, okay? I mean, all of us are probably in our, I don't know what the demographic of this chat is, but I would say most people are going to be in their mid-30s to probably mid-60s. And for us to be alive during this time, I mean, just think 50 years ago, think 100 years ago, how much advancements come along. I mean, think about it. We're holding video conferencing on phones that we carry in our pockets. That this was damn Dick Tracy shit back in the 1940s, talking on watches and everything else. Think about it. And now think about it all the time before that.
I'd use my phone.
Yeah.
I'd use my shoe phone.
It's all that UFO technology, I'm telling you.
That's it. Someone's got to come up with this shit.
I mean, none of our kids, I don't know, I don't want to speak for everybody, but none of our kids know what it's like to grow up without air conditioning. None of our kids know what it's like to not have color TV or a computer.
Internet or any of that other crap.
Yeah, I mean, just think about just in our short lifetimes, guys, when you look at how old the world is, which that's a whole nother topic that...
Yeah, 2020 does sound like the future. Exactly, +5.
Yeah, exactly.
When you just say the words 2020, it's like an old movie that basically they got right. Oh, you know what? We're at 1 hour and 44 minutes and 40 seconds. First word from the alien would be hashtag still a dick.
I gotta laugh my ass. Dick
And then they'd say, we come in peace. We come in peace. Listen to Bob Laser, Joe Rogan podcast. Shit will make you think. Actually, someone else had commented that. Joe Rogan, I guess, has a good interview with somebody. We've had the technology for 50 years. Where'd that go? It's gone.
I hate to say it, but I think all this technology has. I really hate to say it. I think it's dumbed us down as a society. Because Google is so easy, Siri is so easy. I don't want to speak for anybody else or anything like that, but just like with the kids, do they have to know it? They can just look it up on their phone. I don't know. Critical thinking skills, being able to make things and fix things and work on things, all that's gone. And the cars nowadays with all the safety systems they've put in there. I mean, hell, you can't even buy a damn pickup truck now without it being an electrical nightmare. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
You can't fix shit on it, though, is the problem.
yeah, there's too much.
I got to agree with Jerry Parker. If I had a smartphone, I could have went to college. President Carter reported.
Yeah, I'm just saying, a lot of kids lack a lot of the things we had. How do you get a carbureted engine to start? How do you work on this? How do you do electrical? I mean, you got to be a well-rounded person. I'm not saying you got to be MacGyver, but
okay, I'm gonna say a question, and you're gonna be able to. Whoever the first one gets the right answer, you get a couple stickers. I'll mail you a couple stickers. Here's the question: let's see how to word this. Okay, think back in the day when you were kids. Where did your newest TV go? I think maybe it just happened to me. Maybe it was just something around where I lived. But where did your newest TV go?
it always went in the living room.
Okay. Keep it quiet, Mr. J. Yep.
But it was on the floor. It was on the floor in a big, huge wooden console.
Shh. Where did your newest TV go? Yes, there it is. That is the answer. That is exactly the answer. Motorboater. That's the truest shit I've seen. I'm serious. That's how it was. You got a big ass wood one that weighed 4 billion pounds you put the newest one on top of the old one. Send me an email, Motorboater, with your address. I'll send you out a couple stickers when I get back to North Carolina. That was the answer I was looking for. Yep, six squad got it. All right. Well, John Townley got it. You guys all got it, but you got it too damn late. I owe somebody a sticker too, and I don't remember who it was. I think it was a sticker. In the den, bedrooms, shooting range.
Outlaw Josie Wells. I am, absolutely. No problem.
Oh, you know what? Did I screw that up?
But I'm not going to say I'm a prepper.
Joaquin Jack Nava said the same thing. Did he say it before?
I'm just a country boy.
A country boy can't survive.
Can't survive. That's right.
I think Jack Nava's who got it. Let's see. Yes, he did get it. That's right, Motorboater. You won as well. Jack Nava, I got your address. I can send you a couple stickers.
Brian Duchesne, absolutely. Barrel tuners do work 100%. if you want to have the time to take them and have them machined and all this other stuff fit on your barrel. They do work. Said he'll buy some, Rick. Ciao, Pouncer's Pilot. You have a good night. Let's see here. Am I on state park land? Pretty dang much so. Not technically, but you can go ahead and say yeah. My granddad still has black and white TV with his new one on top. I got him. Nice. Flannel channel, Ray. That's it, Andy. It's almost that time of year. Not quite. Man, last weekend was cold. Let's see. Let me catch up on some of these. His parents rented one. Okay, I think I caught up with everything. Starting ball system. It was basically a tuner. That's exactly right, Charles. I actually had one of those. And basically, you could tune it to the load that you had, the bullets that you had. Back when Brown and balls came out, we didn't have a big variety of ammunition that we have now. The barrel tuners have been around for a long time.
Why is he talking so fast? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Well, it's weird. You're like hyperspeed or some shit. I was like, what in the hell? Where can I get the fire helmet stickers made for my car? The good ones that last. Actually, yeah, I don't really have. I'm gonna put one in here. In here. Oh, there's one. No, no, we don't put it yet. I put those pictures in this book. No, they're not in here. No, they're in here. What's funny and Brian is I just threw away a bunch of those CSFA stickers. We're actually just cleaning up, and every year they give us like, yeah, you still got one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look, yeah, nothing. Here's the six seven. Now we're gonna do the six BB. I'm not gonna BB as well, but I also got to understand that it was 22 volts. I don't remember who wrote it. My dad kept that. I think my first rifle that I actually was bigger, I think I was like 7 years old, and it was a modern metal. Yeah, I was the first rifle. A modern 50. That thing's great. The American Dream. I figured out that 2 more of those. Still in today. Still in the rest of the infinity. I don't know how I don't even know six audio. I don't have any external mics or anything. Let's see. Test. Any better? Can't hear you, Rick. Sound is muffled. Too much alien talk. Yeah, I haven't changed anything. I don't know. You know what? Let's end this thing. We're at 2 hours anyways. You guys have a great night. Stay safe. Appreciate you guys all showing up. And all that good stuff. And wish each other luck. Pray for the families of the people out on the fires and the people that are being impacted with the fires as well. And we wish them luck. We wish them safety and all that good stuff. Oh, it's fixed. I can hear you now. All right. Well, yeah, with that said, we're going to end it at 2 hours. So again, you guys take care. Brian, okay, so the stickers. I don't know what I did with them. I threw a ton of those away. They had our department on the bottom. Those stickers suck ass anyways. I wouldn't put any of those stickers. There is one sticker. I had 2 of them. Oh, here they are. Actually, I only have 1 of them. And this is what it looks like. And this is a good sticker, Brian. This is a reflective 3M. Should last a long time. I don't sell these. I don't even have these. But because Brian Marks is a firefighter, I'll send you one of these, Brian. The only one I got. I originally got one to put on my 4Runner. And since you're out there doing the job, you can kind of see the reflective glass in there. Remind me, and I'll try to send it. I'll send it out. I don't sell these. I don't have these. And I'm only giving this one to Brian just because he's not to say that maybe some of you guys aren't as well, but he's a fellow firefighter, and I'll do that for him, especially because it ain't even close to midnight. North Carolina, it's past midnight, so it would be 9/11, and we lost 343 firefighters that day. And we have a big memorial wall in our living room of the fire station, but I actually showed that on a video once, but it's pretty cool. And then it has the forever lights on it where it doesn't turn off, which is also pretty cool in remembrance of all the guys and gals that basically lost their lives those days. So I was looking to get some made. Oh, actually, I have a company. One of the guys retired from here. He actually does tons of bitchin' sticker stuff and leather artwork. Check out Fans, FAN, Fans for Life. Brian, he can make you and your department any stickers you want and all the badass ones. So Fans for Life, kind of like fans, like like ceiling fans, but it's more like fans for like sports. So there is that. But yeah, he'll make you a cool sticker. His name's Ed. I don't want to say his last name on here just in case, but good dude. Tell him I sent you. And he does all that like PVC patch stuff, I think now too as well, and all sorts of shit. But he makes a ton of stuff for all different fire departments all over the country. So he makes top quality stuff. He's very particulate. That's not the word. I can't even think anymore. My brain's not working. Meticulous. That's the word. Or something like that. I need to go to bed. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you showing up. Tomorrow is a day to remember. If you have not, definitely think about it. It was a horrible day yesterday. I remember being at work, and I did a video on that as well, but it sucks. And we got to remember. We got to never forget. So with that in mind, you guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. All that fun stuff. And see you on the next one.